this is the time where there's a sexual uprising happening, and it's happening all over the world, which is really, really, really exciting.
I love it. You just inspired me, Stephanie, to share something that will be very valuable for the audience. If you haven't heard me speak on this topic yet, but this will be very valuable for you, because what I know about life and what I know about energy for all of us is there's two different ways to go about it. Like we can, like you mentioned, like that person might need to get laid. And there's nothing wrong with using a outside experience to try to help us feel good, to try to help us feel better. It's completely different though, and that could be fleeting though, because if you need the sexual experience or anything else outside of that in order to feel a certain way, after it's over, you're going to be like, oh, like now and I've been here, like for sure I've been here, because again, this is my favorite part of life, and I've been sexually active for a long time. So it's just, I've been here before where I like needed it externally, and it comes back into my experience where I have to remind myself, let me get my energy, to where I like it to be, and then I'll attract the fun sexual experiences, and then the energy can go to a whole different place. Like if we go into the experience already good, already excited, already at peace or loving or whatever you want to call it, and then we're fully present to the experience, and we allow momentum to carry our energy up to where words like bliss, euphoria, ecstasy, nirvana wouldn't be even strong enough descriptors of where the energy can go. Now it's a different experience, and that's what I want for everybody to become aware of, because at one point I wasn't aware, but once I became aware of that unlocks the doors to all sorts of other different experiences, like full body, or energetic orgasms for guys too, which I didn't even know at one point. I always knew the ladies, like you guys, I was always envious because orgasms just keep going. And
men can do it too.
I know that now. Most guys do not know this, and this is very
fun fact, guys. Semen retention, look it up. It's cool. It's a good thing.
Most guys think once we orgasm, like, or ejaculate, that's the end of it. Most guys think ejaculation is orgasm.
That's the key.
There's so much more for us too, guys.
And I love too that you commented on bringing it back to self, because I think it's so easy, especially when we get into the conversation of sexuality and sensuality, to get into this dependency habit where I must have another human in order to satisfy my needs. We see this a lot. I see it a lot in the polyamory community too. Like I have all these needs and I need more than one partner to solve them. And my question is always to challenge that and say, you can solve your own needs. You are your own full, true expression. You are a whole human in and of yourself. Another being is a great thing to have to complement your energy, but it is not a necessity to your happiness, and it is certainly not a necessity to your pleasure. Which is why we really focus in the Institute of New Paradigm Intimacy, we focus on the self-pleasure modality first and foremost. So it's about bringing you into your body, and it's all about experiencing those that pleasure within yourself. And that can be like something like dancing in a sexy outfit. It can be touching of the skin. It can be genital massage, yoni massage. It can be whatever it is. But the point is that you have your 30 minutes of practice where it's all about you, and it's a practice. This isn't like, you don't go to meditate when you're already feeling calm and zen, right? Like you would never meditate then. You don't go to yoga when you're already feeling really flexible. You go to yoga to get to that point, right? And so with the self-pleasure, it's about bringing it back to your body and your needs and your energy, but also treating it like a practice. It's something that you do every day for 30 minutes, and whatever is alive in your body that needs to be released in that time, whether it's grief or happiness or sorrow or confinement, right, in today's day and age, let that all run through the body, and it's so healing. But you can do it on your own.
Absolutely. I have a question about that. I love what you just described, because what you just described, just anything for us as human beings that we choose to incorporate as a practice, like meditative practice or pleasure practice or whatever it is, it's exactly that. And you actually, not that it's like a competition, but you'll get better and better and better at it. And what I love about it is you'll start to be able to reach energetic frequencies that you haven't felt before. And once you feel a frequency once, what I know is we can get back to it and experience it again, and a lot easier, and we can get back to it. And so I love that. And when it comes to, like, I'll just talk about like the energetic orgasm, like for guys and girls, once I discovered that this was there. Now first time I discovered this, it was because for a period of time, several years, I actually have been very mindful of my right now, present moment vibration, my frequency and energy, and making that matter to me, to where, if I'm doing anything that I'm enjoying, I'm totally present to it, and I'm wanting to see the momentum carry my vibration wherever it will go in that experience. And knowing that it's unlimited, you know, but just wanting to see if you're present doing anything that you're enjoying out there, and all of a sudden you start thinking, should I be doing this? Or is there something else that would be more valuable to do with my time right now? Or are they enjoying it? Or whatever it is, your energy will not go to where it can go, because your energy is going to worry, to doubt, to fear, to thinking, are you enough? All these things, like your energy won't get to these frequencies. So incorporating that as a practice just in everyday life, is as far as just wanting to just be at peace, wanting to be at calm, zen, whatever it is, not demanding that at all times, because it's part of the human experience also to experience fear, doubts, worries, frustration, anger, you know, it's all part of the human experience. But just being very aware and mindful of when I am, you know, feeling good, and allowing momentum to take me up to even further, allows us to touch some frequencies that, you know, we don't even know that are there. And good news for everybody, none of us have had our most blissful, you know, and this is a label as far as frequency, you can go better than that, but none of us have had our like most amazing frequency experience in our lives yet. It just because it's infinite. So, so have fun with it. But for you, my question is, like, have you, when it comes to like the practice that you're doing, like solo practice, because I always say things like, I would love to know if there's something else on the planet, and I leave it open to possibility, that can allow my frequency to go as high as I can when I'm with other people, when like, especially spiritual experience, because it's just, as of for right now, as of today, like if I was to say, these are the highest energetic frequencies of my life, which, side note, for all of us as human beings, this is what I know to be true about life. The easiest moments of life to think back to and remember are the ones with the strongest energetic frequency. Might even be some of the traumatic experiences where it's like strong, energetic, where it was like really strong. But either way, it's not going to be like the cool conversation you had that one time at the grocery store, even though that might have been a cool conversation, but it's just not the first experience you're going to think about. So when you said that with the solo practice, I'm just curious, because I've left it open to possibility. Have you experienced frequencies that are rivaling the ones with other humans solo, or is it's just different, because it's all just levels to it?
It's so different. It's totally different. It's like saying, if you have chocolate ice cream and then you have like chocolate strawberry ice cream, like which one's better? They're just both so uniquely different, because you're not just your own solo energy anymore. Now you're melding and blending and infusing your energy with another human's energy, and it's like dancing by yourself versus dancing with a partner, right? Like, they're both beautiful. They both take you to amazing vibrational frequencies, but in different ways, different directions, and the experience is still wildly different. So I really encourage people to really explore both. Like, practice is a solo thing, but there's no one saying that you can't also have a practice with a partner.